Alright, these are the ABCs of maturity. And I think this is something profound that every human being can benefit from. Well, let's hear it, Trinity.
So, these were once taught to me and shared with me, and they've made such an impact in my life, and I wanted to share them with anybody who's ready to step up in their lives to be able to really own what it means to be mature. And the first one is, it's the ABCs. And so the first A is about taking accountability for your life. Meaning, everything that happens in your life, taking complete accountability for all of it. Not blaming anything or anybody, any circumstances, your parents or your past, or playing the victim in any way. If something doesn't go the way you want it to, recognizing it's about something within you that created that.
That's the most difficult.
Yeah.
To take responsibility.
Complete responsibility and accountability for everything that we create. And when we can do this, it empowers us. Not that we can feel bad about oh fuck, I fucked up again, excuse my language. But it's like when we can really just own how we create our reality, it empowers us to actually recognize that we can change the way that we live. And it's up to nobody else but us. And that, it's actually an empowering thing. It's not about feeling bad about it.
Taking control again.
Exactly. It's about owning it. And so that's the first A. The second is B. And that's about acting for the betterment of all beings around us. And that's for acting for the betterment of the entire humanity, the entire planet, and truly meaning this sincerely from the heart in everything we do, say, think, intend, and act upon, taking our actions truly with the intention to serve and uplift the people around us. The power of this, him and I were sharing about one of the greatest things that we've ever learned on the entrepreneurial path is that excuse the sound, is that it's all about, one of the greatest teachings that successful beings have shared with us is to just give value. And that's to everybody and everything around. And the universe has this powerful and profound way that balances. There's like a literal law in the universe that says that all the energy that we ever give out is what we receive energetically back. And whether that's from the same person you give energy to, it doesn't matter. And whether that's financially or not, it doesn't matter. When you give energy, when you want to uplift and serve and support the people around you, naturally the universe gives you back this energy in so many different ways and from so many different people. And you cannot help but just continue to receive in such a profound way.
It's always balanced, and it's not always in monetary value, but you always get back what you give out.
Exactly.
Always, 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 always.
And the caveat to this is it's not about that. We don't give and act for the betterment of others so that we can get more. We need to truly do it from an authentic place for the sake and for the intention of actually wanting to uplift others. And then we naturally get back from the universe as a byproduct. But that's not what it's about.
You just live from that place and the abundance always flows.
Exactly.
Yeah, you live to serve others and you're always taken care of. Never in lack or scarcity, always in abundance.
Exactly. And so there's always more to give. And you give what you most want to receive. You give what you most want to receive. So this is the second aspect of maturity. The first is you act, or you take accountability for everything in your life. The second is you act for the betterment of all beings around you. And then the third, our food's here. And then the third is you deny complacency. So A, B, C. The C is for complacency. You deny complacency. And what is complacency? Complacency is a trait where we simply accept life for what it is, even though we're not completely happy with it. Growing complacent is just accepting things less than what we actually want.
Settling.
And so look at the world around us. Look at the people who live their lives mainly living the same day again and again. If you were to really ask if they were truly happy, they might not share, but if they're truly living their deepest fulfillment, how many do you think are actually gonna say yes? Or actually feel that it's a yes? So many people settle for so much less than what they actually want in life. They've become jaded by the world because they've maybe tried it and then not succeeded. And they've maybe, found other people who might be having abundance or having success and not living in their highest truth. And, they might resent people with money or be jealous about it. And there's just so many different reasons, countless, that cause people to be complacent for what they just put up with in life. And so I share this to give you points that you can look at as mirrors for your own life. Are you acting and taking accountability for everything in your life, or are you blaming the past or things that are happening around you for what happens? Or do you truly act for the betterment of others? Is that truly an intention of yours? Or are you just focused on yourself? And the third is, are you simply settling for less than what you actually want, even though you know you can be happier? Let these words be mirrors to show you where you can maybe grow within yourself without judging yourself, knowing that you're exactly where you need to be, without, any judgment upon your path. Your path has led you to watch this video. Your path has led you to ask deeper questions that actually matter. And so how can you take more accountability in your life? How can you act for the betterment of all beings? And how can you let go of complacency? This is what true maturity is. And it has nothing to do with age. And this is what it means to be a true masculine in the world. To live from these three places. So this is our challenge for you. How can you take more accountability? How can you act for the betterment of more beings? And how can you let go of complacency in your life? This is your challenge. Really ask yourself.
ABCs.
And we'll see you in the next video.
So good. Love you guys.
Yeah!